it makes it difficult for people to expand image background. This is how people used to expand image background. They take off the padlock, then press Ctrl T on your keyboard, then start expanding the background of your image. This doesn't work better, but there's another way you can expand your image without stretching or expanding the image itself. So let's go straight to Photoshop, or let's go straight to our lesson. So I teach you how to expand our image. This doesn't work on an images like this. It doesn't work on an images like this where your picture is at the edge of the background, just like this one. You see, the picture is at the edge. When you expand it, it doesn't work. It stretches the image itself, leaving their hairs. So this one, it will not work. I'll perform a lesson on this one for you to see how this one doesn't work. So let's go straight to the one which works. We are going to use this lady's image. There's a gap here which shows that when you are stretching or expanding the background, it will never affect the image itself. This image, it will affect the picture because there's no gap here. So this one works better because there's a huge gap or space around the lady. So we are going to expand this one. First of all, you have to take off the padlock on the layer. Then you go to canvas, image, go straight to images. You go to image, then you go to canvas. Canvas, you select part of the number. So this one, I'm going to select this side, the height one. The height one is the higher one, so I'm going to select copy that side, then paste here so that you resize the image. You see, it has left a transparent background here. That means we are going to expand the image to those sizes, to those places. From here, you go to select, then go to select again. Wait for AI to select your image. After, then you go to select again. In the option, then you go to save selection. Click on save selection. Then you rename the image inside here. I'm going to name it single lady. Then you press OK. Then you deselect the image. After, you go to edit, you come to content aware scale. This is a short form on your keyboard which you can use to select content aware scale, but me, I'm going to select it in the option. So I have selected it. You press Alt plus Shift. Then before you select Alt plus Shift, come to protect on top here. Before if you are new at this part, it will come to none. You've already done an expansion, so the Photoshop has already detected that this is what I'm going to do. So it's selected single lady, which is what I did already in the save selection side. So now it has already detected what I'm going to do here, so it has already selected it. Then you press Alt plus Shift on your keyboard, then expand the image. You see, this image is expanded without stretching your image itself. If you continue to stretch it, it is going to spoil. So you leave it at the edges where it is supposed to be. If you continue to stretch it, you see how it has started distorting the image. So you leave it at the side. So Photoshop detects the size you chose or the size you chose. So let us go back to the one which doesn't work well. we are going to use this one. This one, there's no gap or spaces around this image or this guy and this lady, the size. So we are going to use this one for you to know this one doesn't work. First of all, we are going to use the same procedure as used on this image. So we are going to take off this background, this padlock. We are going to take off this padlock. Then you go to select in the option. Wait for AI to select your image. After, you come to select again. In the option, you go to save selection. Then you rename man and lady. You press OK, then you deselect again. You come to edit. Content aware scale. Content aware scale. Photoshop has detected the name I chose, so it has already selected it for me. So this side, we are going to expand this image. You see, it doesn't work. Even if we should have expanded the background already, it will never work. So you see, this is our space where the image should have been expanded, but it didn't work because there was no spaces around this image. You should always remember and leave spaces around your image. If you are new on this channel, you can please subscribe and leave comments when you don't understand anything.